Hello, you guys. I finished my 12-hour shift, and it was a heck of a day today. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I wonder if I can actually do this, like become a nurse. And I'm going to, because I'm in too deep now. Okay. But even some of the nurses are you sure that you want to do this? Because it has, like I told you guys, it has just been super crazy at our hospital. We had 9 deliveries today. Well, 9 deliveries on my shift. 7 of them were C-sections. And I think we only had, 1 or 2 anesthesiologists. It was just a crazy, crazy day. And I'm just wore out. Yes, I took my iron this morning, but I ended up getting a refresher. Probably about 12 o'clock, because I was just so run ragged. I wish I could see how many steps I've taken today. Obviously besides going to the gym this morning and doing the Stairmaster, but there's definitely days where I'm I definitely question if this is what I want to do. I just have to be honest. For those of you that are in nursing school right now and that work as PCTs or unit reps or whatever SNEs on your units, do you ever have days where you you see what's going on around you and you're I'm choosing this? You know what I mean? Because it all sounds good in theory, oh yeah, I feel also TikTok has also hyped up nursing and stuff like that. Not that it shouldn't, because there definitely is a shortage. But okay, what was I going with that? I lost my train of thought. But do you ever have those moments where it's okay, do I want to do this? I'm going to school to be where they're at, but do I want to be where they're at? You know what I mean? And I'm just having a totally transparent moment with you guys. I'm still going to go through with the nurse program, but a part of me is this, just running around and and maybe it'll be different when I am a nurse, because I'm not liable or responsible for every patient on the floor, plus the 2 other units that I work on too, because there's 3 units that I cover. And it's just exhausting because everybody has to come through me and be discharged through me as well. Yeah, guys, today was just exhausting. It's been exhausting, and I feel like everybody's feeling it and feeling the pressure of the new move and the acuity of the patients. And even some of my older nurses that I talk to, because I like to get knowledge from everybody, they're the patients are just sicker nowadays. It's not just you get a pregnant patient, but you get a pregnant patient that has pre-E, that has diabetes, that has trick, that has syphilis, that just is morbidly obese. And we had a baby born today with high drops and missing, I think it's missing syndrome. It's where there's missing parts of your DNA or something like that. And so just seeing how they have to work on this baby to get it to breathe and all these things, it's just it's not just about getting the baby to come out or helping a mom in her happiest moments of her life. I still think that it is, but it's so much more than that. And a lot of times I feel it feels like an emergency room, because you're running to an emergency or you hear emergencies overhead and things like that. But yeah, guys, today was just a really, really tough day. I'm seriously tired, and I wanted to get some Yummy Bowl to eat. We're trying not to spend on food going out or whatever, but I'm I'm hungry. I'm not gonna cook. I'm not expecting anybody to cook, and my husband doesn't get home until 9 o'clock tonight. I really wanted some Yummy Bowl, but I didn't feel like going the opposite direction before I go home. So I just end up getting some Panera Bread. And I think I'm going to either relax to some Real Housewives, or I might try to listen to my audiobook or read on my Kobo, just to kind of like decompress from all the noises, all the sounds. And then it's funny, but it's not funny, but like some of the nurses know, like, because we do have a radio like at the nurses station. I'm like, no, turn it down, baby, turn it down. We got Centrax going off, which is like our baby. It's like similar to Hugs, which will like go off if it's like to prevent people from like stealing babies or whatever. You got that going off. You got the call lights going off. You got IVs beeping, patients calling out, patients laboring. They're moaning, they're screaming out, whatever. You got to answer the calls. You got to know where the patient's going, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I'm excited to move up to the next level. But then I'm also like, do I want to be like running around doing all this stuff like as a SNE, because I'm not going to get as much study time. Does that make sense? Like sometimes I'm like, okay, let me just stay in my unit rep role, so that way like I can get some study time in during my downtime. But then sometimes I'm like, no, let me go ahead and transition into SNE, so that way I can focus more on my skills, but I won't get as much time to study at work. And sometimes at home it's difficult to study, so I probably won't make as much progress as what I'm used to. And so I don't know, I've just been like going back and forth about that, whether to just go ahead and become a SNE or stay in my role just a little bit longer. Yeah, guys, I'm just thinking to you guys. But yeah, comment down below if you are like, do I really like are you working in a hospital setting and you're going to nursing school and you're like, do I ever want to go and do this? And I think it's fine to have those moments, like just being real with yourself, to have those moments. But I just want to know, are you guys feeling the same way? Or I know it's not just me. Yeah. Okay. Let me get home to my kids and relax, get showered, everything else. I will see you guys in the next clip.